Welcome back for another OG Show Live. Mr. Randall, how you doing?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Reel Down.
Welcome back to another episode of Bass Fishing for News.
Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to, once again, the Bass Kayak Advance.
Brother, this is the final cast.
Another segment of Chasing the Tide, your saltwater connection on the paddle and fin.
Welcome back, everyone. Another episode of Feather and Fur. Your host, Brad.
Welcome back to the Mindset Podcast. I'm your host, Crystal.
Hey, welcome back to Off the Water.
Happy
Susie Q here with Adventures of Outdoor Woman podcast.
Hey guys, welcome to the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Podcast.
We're brought to you by Pelican, built tough for all situations. Go to pelican.com. Eastport Marina on the beautiful shores of Dale Hollow Lake. For all your lodging, kayaking, go to eastport.info. Yak Gadget. For all your fine kayak fishing accessory needs, go to yakgadget.com.
Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another segment of Chasing the Tide, your saltwater connection on the Paddle and Fin Podcast Network. I'm your host, Dustin Nichols, and today we're just going to do just a year-end recap of the shows we've had. I'm just going to talk about what all's been going on a little bit, and then what's forward, what's looking forward, looking ahead into 2023, what's going on, and we'll see what happens. See what 2023 is going to bring. Hopefully some traveling for sure. Hopefully some good redfish events and some inshore stuff for sure. I'm definitely looking forward to possibly trying to make it over to some of the Bayou Coast Kayak Fishing Club events in Louisiana and hang out with those guys over there, Sean Rastanis and the guys over there, Josh Lewis and all them. Shout out to them. One of the oldest kayak fishing clubs in the United States there. I know they got some good stuff going on. They just wrapped up their Swap Country state championships for the bass side of things. Brian Howell from Texas, old B Money, went over there and won, qualified for the Classic, and did a good job over there. I don't know the rest of the how it all panned out, but good stuff, Just about to celebrate my birthday weekend. My wife and I are going ahead to Galveston and have a little couple day getaway. So with that, I'm missing the Texas Kayak Bass League's Toys for Toads event on Fayette. Hopefully, it looks like good weather. They should hammer some fish, and hopefully everybody has a great time out there. Looking forward to getting out to a few events with that crew again this year and make some of their stuff. So hopefully it all pans out. It looks like a busy schedule. Unfortunately, last year, I was part of the Coosa Kingfishers KFL team, got to fish an event on Okeechobee with them as kind of like just to come in and fish for a couple of events that some of the guys couldn't make. We ended up winning the whole dang thing and the championship and everything and doing a really good job. And, we disbanded at the end of the year, took it all and didn't plan on fishing this year. And then I had another team reach out, the Alabama Patriots, and I'm going to join them for a couple of matches this year and see what we could do. One of my good buds, Adam Petroni, another Jackson Kayak teammate, is on the team also, along with one of my teammates from the Coosa Kingfishers, Joe McElroy. So it's going to be good stuff. I'm looking forward to meeting the rest of the guys on the team and feature some events with them. Hopefully it looks like Seminole, Gunnersville, and possibly the match between the Southwest Hurricanes, the Louisiana and Texas kind of team over there. So we'll see where we end up, maybe on Caddo. Hopefully so. But yeah, kicking off the year, I'm hoping to get down to Florida in January to their first trail event down there around Kissimmee Chain of Lakes, and hopefully going to get down there and fish that. Going to make some stuff happen, possibly some Florida stops in March, April. Maybe be hanging out at the Bassmaster Classic. Who knows? We'll see what's going on. But yeah, we had a good year this year, show wise. We kicked off the year with just a recap and stuff. We had then we started on the southeast. We had Rashad Walmack from Northeast Florida come in, talk about Dirty Duval. A little fishery over there. Then we had Gerald Paguio from South Carolina, G1 Fishing. And he ended up moving down to Southwest Florida. So he relocated to around the Tampa St. Pete area. So he's been over there slaying fish. Good time. Gerald's a good dude over there doing some work on some snook and stuff. I know he's missing those bigger trout up there, down there though, from what he was on in catching some good ones there in South Carolina. Then we have a local friend of mine, Kevin Wheels, Fin Factory. Come on the show. We talked about some tournament way to break down stuff for tournaments and some different things. All in all, I enjoy getting on the water with Kevin. We have a good time getting out there chasing inshore species, and then kind of got Kevin transitioned over to getting a little more comfortable with those greenfish too. After the doing pretty good for the Redfish Greenfish Smackdown, or multi-species event we had back in October. Then we had Louisiana Custom Kayaks on Brock Miller on. He's a solid angler out of Louisiana, and got his company, Louisiana Custom Kayaks, doing a lot of rigging and specialty items there for motors, lights, everything on the kayaks. They took off over there, so they're doing real well. Had another Northeast Florida angler come on, Johnny Carr, my brother Johnny. Came on. He's been on some fish over there in Florida, doing good, and he's part of that Dirty Duval crew over there, representing. What's up? And then tournament season kicked off. We had some PRL events happen. I was stuck in the fifths. Just couldn't crack that top four. It was rough on me, but we had a PRL recap with some of the guys that placed. Then we had some. We went into May, and we had the mixed bag update with the online tournament we had going on for Chasing the Tide, and that was a good time. Hopefully we'll have some more people sign up next year for that. We'll look forward to doing that again. Then we had what we roll into after that? I think it was Reggie Chapa. He's a guy out of Houston area, photographer, does some good work working with some brands. Partnered up with some stuff and been putting some good photos out there. So yeah, check him out, Reggie Chapa. Then we rolled into the show with the Trail Chaser. If y'all watch, if y'all got some YouTube followers out there, Dave's a good dude. He's not one of those spot burning kind of Patreon type guys, that we kind of stirred some pots up over that. But oh well, here's what it is. But Dave Foreman, good dude, Trail Chaser on YouTube. He's doing a lot of cool fly fishing lately. Getting back in the skinny water in his little John boat skiffy. He's made and doing some good stuff back there. So look forward to getting on the water with him soon. He's local to me also. Good dude. Speak with him quite regularly. And along with the next guest, we had a repeat offender. Chris Castro came on the show again this year, and we just continued our dive into we normally get stuck on the topic of chasing big speckled trout, so it's always a good thing to talk about. So yeah, Chris Castro was on. It's another good friend of mine that I enjoy spending time on the water with, and we catch up with each other regularly and discuss what fish are doing in our areas that we're fishing. So yeah, great. Always a good time having Chris on. It's always interesting what we dive into there. That was in August. So yeah, we're about a little way through the year. Then we had another guy from, he was in Texas for a little while, Zach Steele, but he moved back down to Fort Myers area, and then they got decimated by Hurricane Ian and everything. So they're in the rebuilding process and all that. But yeah, shout out to Zach and the resiliency down there, the community in Southwest Florida, and for what all they went through and everything. Yeah, it was great having Zach on the show. Looking forward to getting on the water with him too when he makes it back here. Then we had another trout guy from Northeast Florida, Sandy Stark. Super nice dude. Definitely like to dive into the trout talk with him, and it was a good show. Then we had one of my Jackson Kayak teammates. He also has a podcast live stream called Spooled Life Live, and his name's Ram Garcia. Y'all go check him out. Spooled Life. yeah, he's doing some good things coming out of Roy's Bait and Tackle. It's another Jackson kayak dealer. Y'all get down there and check him out, and tune into his show. Then we had a couple that dove into the kayak scene here recently. They had a win recently on one of the trails. Chris and Janie Murphy from Louisiana. So I was excited to have them on as they fish together, and they fish as a team. I was like, whew, man. I don't know. I think me and my wife be divorced fishing together like that. I'd be trying to yell at her, tell her to do something, and she'd be like, get mad. Or it wouldn't probably wouldn't be too good. So, yeah. Rolling into that, we had an October show. We wrapped up with the Redfish Greenfish recap. We had Mike Fiorenza and Kevin Wills on the show. And, we had some very good feedback from that. So y'all look forward, if you're local and you're one of the Texas listeners here, or if you want to drive in for it, we're going to have that event again. It will be the last, the weekend before Halloween in October of 2023. And I will look at the date right now. It will be the 21st and 22nd of October. So there you go. The dates are already set. We're going to have some big sponsors step up for that. I'll get to some more. I'll talk some more about that here in a little while. But, we wrapped up our last episode with Mike Fiorenza. We kind of got into just a little recap of the tournament season and what all's been going on with us in Jackson, and talked a little bit about the Coosa X, the new boat. This came out. I need to get Jameson Redding on here, our brand manager for Jackson side of fishing. Brand manager of fishing, Jackson Kayak. I need to have him on and talk a little bit about what's ahead for Jackson. And then, we're just looking forward to 2023 and some new guests, and keeping the ball rolling here on Chasing the Tide. We couldn't do it without the listeners. So thanks to everybody that always tunes in and checks the show out. Especially if you got some windshield time on the drive. Pop it in, jump on your favorite podcast platform that you listen to, and give us a shout. Don't forget to leave us some comments or some reviews, or like on Apple, them stars, them 5 stars. I'm not one to banner about that, but yeah, help us out a little bit. Get this out there to more people. It's share it. We appreciate everything y'all do for listening to the show and everything. I'm sorry I didn't have a guest this week. I just wanted to kind of just roll into 2023 fresh. We had just a little update show here, and we're looking forward to a new year and some good times on the water. Paddle and Fin, it's been great. It's a great family. We have a lot of shows, so just if y'all have other interests, hunting, different things, there's always gear reviews on the the reel down, the final cast, and all that good stuff. Updates, tournament updates, just some solid stuff on here with the mindset. Fin and Feather, Rusty Hook, the OG show live on Thursday nights. There's just so much out there for everybody. So check them out. Check out all the other shows too. Give them a look, give them a listen. We're on YouTube. You can watch it on Facebook, on the Facebook videos, on the Paddle and Fin podcast Facebook page. So, thanks again to everybody who listens. But yeah, back again to the multi-species, the Redfish Greenfish Challenge. We're going to have some sponsors step up. We're going to have some guaranteed payouts for the bass leaderboard and the redfish leaderboard. So the entry fees will go to the overall, which is the aggregate of your best 3 redfish, your best 5 bass. And then the day one, the bass or the redfish side, depending on the weather, it'll be whichever. But the redfish top 3 finishers will be guaranteed $250, $150, and $100. That's a guaranteed payout, and it could increase if I get more sponsors. But right now, we have sponsors for $500 on each day, so maybe that's going to grow. I got some time to work on it. So just know that your entry fee, which is $75, that'll go to your aggregate pot. Then you're going to have some $10 side pots, a spot pot, a big and big bass, and maybe a flounder side pot. So there'll be 3. There'll be $105 total. So $100, $105 get you in the tournament. You still got a guaranteed payout. This included. That's another $1,000 up for grab right there. And it's probably going to grow. And along with the giveaways and everything else we had this last year, it was just outrageous. So everybody walked away with something really, really nice. So shout out to that again. We'll definitely have Orion on board. We definitely have Waterloo Rods, Three Bells Outfitters. We got all this stuff lined up. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout for any info coming up on that. Like I said, the dates will be the same, October 21st, 22nd. Still going to be the same thing. Redfish, best 3 redfish. We'll have the bass event on Bass Drop. Just easy lake. North and south ramps, very easy. Smaller lake, so we'll be able to handle it. And it's easy to catch fish in for the saltwater anglers that might not want to come give the bass a try. So yeah, y'all keep a lookout for that. Keep a lookout for all the other shows coming up. Hopefully kick off 2023 with a bang here coming up, and hope everybody has time to get on the water. Want to wish everybody a safe and Merry Christmas, and don't forget about its origins. It's not just about the gifts to everybody. And let's kick off 2023 well, prosperous, healthy. So thanks to everybody for listening and checking out Chasing the Tide on the Paddle and Fin Podcast Network. We'll catch y'all next year. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to another killer episode here on Paddle and Fin. Be sure to drop a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or smash that subscribe button on any platform you're listening in on. Be sure to check us out on Waypoint TV, waypointtv.com. Make sure you sign up for the Fantasy Kayak Fishing League at paddleandfin.com/fantasy. You could support this show through Patreon, patreon.com/paddleandfin. Don't forget to check out the website, paddleandfin.com. Catch us on YouTube. If you got a question, comment, or want to see a future guest on the show, be sure to email us at paddleandfin@gmail.com. Shout out to our show supporters, Yak Gadget. You can check out all the fine kayak accessories at yakgadget.com. Pelican Professional. For all your cases, coolers, and lighting needs, go to pelican.com. Rocktown Adventures, your Midwest premier paddle sports destination. Go to rocktownadventures.com. Eastport Marina, the beautiful destination on Dale Hollow Lake. If you're looking for lodging, kayaks, kayak accessories, or anything fishing related on the beautiful Dale Hollow Lake, go to eastport.info. And Jigmasters Jigs. When in doubt, get the jig out. Go to jigmasters.com and fill your tackle boxes today.